Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Mulcahy Stadium, Anchorage, Alaska, where the Matsu Miners are about to take on the Anchorage Bucs. Ben Cameron, along with Kaden Bessent, and the Miners are just looking to bounce back after their last game against the Bucs.
Yeah, when you give up a crooked inning, you give up 5 runs in the top of the fourth. It's going to be really hard to bounce back. It was really tough for them to do so, that's why they were unable to. They also had 12 hits. Sounds good, right? They're tied for the most in a game this season. Well, they also stranded 12 guys on the base pass. That's a recipe for losing.
Yeah, and LeBron said, not the result you want, but it is a step in the right direction in that 5 spot, too. Just super rare. Has not happened this year at all until then against the Miners pitching staff that is the best in the ABL for sure. I don't think it's anywhere close. All the coaches will say that. The whole team would say that. But today, Colin Roos, the Rooster, gets the rock, trying to get the Miners back on track. He had a solid start last time out against the Oilers. 5 innings, only allowed 2 runs, struck out 7. He's only allowed 2 runs in 11 and a third so far this year, so he's been really solid for the Miners.
Yeah, he's only gotten better the more games that he's come out and started. I'm looking for another efficient performance for him. It's the same with all the Miners pitchers, not even just Roos specifically. It's fill up the strike zone early, pitch to contact. That allows you to go into that fifth, maybe even the sixth inning. We saw Ziola do that a couple days ago. That helped him out a lot, and then it just kind of fell apart in the end. So if Roos could do that and get to the third time through the order and just get some quick outs, I see success for the Miners defensively.
Absolutely. So, Matsu Miners versus the Anchorage Bucks coming up soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please focus your attention toward the pitching mound. And we have our birthday girl throwing out our first pitch today. Please welcome Judy Sundberg. Judy is turning 80 years young today. Let's give her a big round of applause. Now she was warming up.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Mulcahy Stadium. The Mat-Su Miners against the Anchorage Bucs. Back-to-back contest for the Miners, at least. The Bucs played 2 games yesterday against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots. One of them a scrimmage. They lost the league game. But once again, Ben Karaman along with Kaden Bessent bringing you Mat-Su Miners baseball. And the Bucs have taken the field.
This has been the Bucs league so far over the last week or so. I mean, they've just been cruising right along, winning a lot of baseball games, even though they started off slow. So for the Miners, it's going to be a tough task the way they've been kind of flopping back and forth in win and loss column. But, you know, today I'm really looking forward to what the Miners do with the bats. That's been the question. When will the hitting finally all come together, right? Hitting .213 as a team, obviously the worst in the league. And they hit really well last 2 days ago against the Bucs on Friday. They had tied the most hits in a game in a league game this season at 12. Stranded a lot of guys. If they're able to come through when the opportunities come across, yeah, this team can score about 6 to 8 runs a game.
Yeah, LeBron said it was a step in the right direction. On the bump for the Bucs starting the guy from Cal Baptist, Matthew Blind, and Diesel Toast college teammate. Stands at 6'3", 230 pounds. The right-hander, John Carlson, wears number 31 for the Bucs from Valencia, California. He's just finished his freshman season. And let's read that Miners lineup for you facing off against Carlson, looking to get a win. Leading off in center field, Matthew Blind. Batting second at short, Austin Park. Batting third in right field, Alex Pearson. Behind the dish, the cleanup man, Hazen Enoy. Batting fifth, the DH, Cooper Grace. Batting sixth at first, Declan Spooner. Batting seventh at third, Canyon Millar. Batting eighth at second, Cash Millar. And this left fielder, rounding out the order, Tyler Akers. Once again, that's Blind, Park, Pearson, Enoy, Grace, Spooner, Millar, and Akers. So Blind would lead things off. Austin Park on deck, and Alex Pearson follows suit. Blind digs in. Carlson comes set. Kicks and deals. And a wave and miss from Blind. We are underway here in Anchorage.
See if Blind can get something going. 2 for 5, pair of singles. Back on Friday with an RBI too. So
0-1, another wave and a miss from Blind there. Yeah, Blind 2 for 5. Leads the team in RBIs. Got that 8th inning single to add one to the Miners' comeback effort that they fell short of. Fouls that one off. 3 straight swings from Blind.
Ladies and gentlemen, that foul ball
probably good for him being able to see the ball get down. 2 days ago, it's kind of been a struggle for him just seeing the ball find green grass, right? Just hitting above 200.
Last time out for Carlson was against these Miners on June 24th, the 0-2. Fouled off again. Through 3 innings, didn't allow a run, just 2 hits. On the season, he's got a 3.29 ERA and 13 2/3. Give him 12 Ks too, solid strikeout numbers. And to lead off this game, going against his teammate this past spring.
California Baptist has got a lot of representation up here in Alaska.
Yeah, the coaches sent up a lot of their guys. 0-2 again. Half swing, appeal down, says he went around on the high cheddar, and Blind's down swinging to lead this one off.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined at the plate. Don't let Carlson change the eye level of you right there and get you chasing. I mean, for the Miners, they put together a lot of good at-bats back on Friday, and it wasn't a lot of chasing high stuff like that. They looked a lot more disciplined at the plate as a team and found pitches they were ready to hit.
Here's Austin Park, also swinging first pitch. Tips that one off. So 6 pitches from Carlson, 6 swings from Blind and Park. Park 4 for 5 2 days ago. An RBI, a run, a stolen bag, and now has pushed that batting average north of 400 at 408. It leads the ABL. And there's a take finally. So it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's been great so far early in the season. And when you go 4 for 5, 4 singles, that batting average, that is definitely going to go up a bunch.
This is outside. Defensively for the Bucs, behind the dish, Joe Forbes. Miller's at first, Sheffield at third, Lanphier at short, Leach at second, and left to right in the outfield. It's Tracy, Garcia, and Dara. 2-1, wave and a miss, 2-2 to Park.
Having trouble even getting the barrel on the ball early in this game. Yeah, good for Carlson, bad for the Miners. Are going to have to adjust and see the ball hit the bat.
2-2. Called, strike 3, fastball, freezes Park. And back-to-back Ks to start this one off for Carlson.
Now batting.
That's one thing if you're the Miners, you
Right fielder
cannot
number 30, Alex Pearson.
go down looking. It's been something plaguing this.
First at Mulcahy Stadium. Bottom of the first at Mulcahy Stadium. Miners go down 1-2-3, 2 punchies for John Carlson. And leading off is Camden Lanphier. First pitch from the guy for the Miners, Colin Roos, the Rooster. Stands 6'6", 215 pounds. Sophomore from Sandpoint, Idaho and Salt Lake Community College. But he's in the transfer portal looking for a new home. Here's his 1-0 against the shortstop, Lanphier. There's a strike. For Roos, 11 innings pitched, a 2.45 ERA and 15 punchies. Is 0-1. The last time out against the Oilers, 5 innings, 2 runs allowed on 3 hits, 7 strikeouts. Half swing from Lanphier. It's 1-2.
Yeah, what stick out to you about Roos's numbers is 15 strikeouts, 4 walks. That walk to strikeout ratio is beautiful.
Roos from the middle of the rubber. Ground ball over to second. There's Cash Millar. Over to first in time for the first out of the bottom of the first.
Been a while since we've
Now
seen
batting
Cash
for the
Millar
Anchorage
over
Bucs.
there at second.
From Arizona State
He'll be
University,
comfortable
second
there all
baseman,
day. It's what
number
he does. He plays the
18,
infield anywhere
Finn
you need him to.
Leach.
Yeah, defensively for the Miners, Hazy Enoy behind the dish. Declan Spooner at first, Canyon Millar at third, Park and Cash Millar. Middle infielders, Park at short, Millar at second, and left to right in the outfield, Akers, Blind, and Pearson. Finn Leach, the second baseman for the Bucs, takes ball one low and in. So Carlson got that start against the Miners the 24th of June. Roos didn't start till the next day, the 25th, against the Oilers. That one misses as well, low and in. For the Miners, wearing their green digi camo with American flag script and numbers, with the same tint of green hat, with the white pants, and the Bucs black jerseys with yellow Bucs across the front and yellow numbers, and white pinstripe pants. The yellow and black piping. Fly ball into center field. Blind going back to his right. A couple of back pedals, and he's camped under it for out number 2.
Good job being efficient by Roos here early in the game, pitching to contact. He's done that so well all year. Fill up that strike zone and then, boom, make it a lot harder for these guys to get hard contact. Trusting your defense is such a big thing. Despite the struggles that this defense has had, you've got to trust them. It only helps you out as a pitcher.
Here's Hank Smith DHing today. You can also find him at first. Takes one inside.
When you just get to a point as a pitcher where I don't trust my defense or I'm just going to try and strike this guy out, that's where a lot of these guys for the Miners have fallen outside of the strike zone and given up the free pass.
Bruce misses, back-to-back batters down 2-0. Manda Poole in the chat saying, I like the earlier games. 9 p.m. is close to my bedtime. And yeah, we've gotten that a lot. Right near the end of the game, it'll be midnight, or even for the East Coast families, past midnight. 3-0 to the DH Smith. And it's our first time calling a 2 p.m. game, right? So it was kind of interesting. We hit the road before noon. So I'm interested to see how this day pans out, kind of just how it feels compared to 6 o'clock starts. There's a strike.
Yeah, shout out to McDonald's in Palmer. They first McDonald's I've known in a long time to sell breakfast till 11 and not 10:30. That's what's up.
Yeah, you got there just in time. Line shot to center and going to fall right in front of Blind. And there's the first hit of the ball game off the bat of Hank Smith. 2-out base runner for the Bucs in the first.
Yeah, it'll happen when you pitch to contact like that.
The Anchorage Bucs. From the University of Arizona, catcher number 25, Joe Forbes.
So Joe Forbes will dig in. Look to get a 2-out rally going for the Bucs early on against Colin Roos. There's a first pitch strike. And no Alice in Chains for the pregame for Roos, at least over the loudspeakers while warming up. That's only an at-home privilege. One fouled off, quickly 0-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that foul ball brought to you by Alaska Restaurant Supply.
Here at Mulcahy Stadium, nothing but planes, cottonweed, and seagulls in the air. Overhead. Very cloudy day in Palmer and Anchorage. 0-2 just misses upstairs. Roos almost drops it in there.
You know, it was pretty cloudy in Palmer, but the clouds were really high. They're usually on cloudy days. The visibility of the mountains isn't that great, but it was, you could see all of Pioneers Peak, which is just left field of Herman Brothers.
Yeah, clouds weren't sitting too low today. That one just misses 2-2. Never know what you'll get day to day here in Alaska with the clouds, at least. We've seen them be very, very low. And sometimes, like today, very, very high, but they're still there. Called strike 3 on the half swing, low and away. Enoy's throw to first in time, and Bruce strands a 2-out base runner with a K, and we're even through 1.
He's in the Enoy.
4, 5, and 6 for the Miners in the second. Hazen Enoy will lead things off 2 nights ago, 1 for 4 with a big RBI single back up the middle while his father was in the booth. That was a fun moment. Takes strike 1.
That was one of the cooler moments I've ever been a part of at a baseball game.
Yeah, also got hit by a pitch.
And not only was it just cool because, his dad was in the booth, but I asked his dad right when he stepped in the box, like, what do you want him to do here? 2 runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs. He said, middle infield's back. So what I want you to do is I want you to hit ground ball up the middle, scores anybody anyways if it doesn't get through. Line shot right up the middle next pitch. That was awesome.
Next pitch, yeah. He also had a hard line out in his last at-bat, or second to last at-bat, in the 7th. He roped one to center.
That's some
But got caught, found leather.
dad and son synergy right there. Telepathic, telekinesis, whatever it's called.
And one more thanks to the Enoy family for letting us try some Hawaiian snacks. We've been grubbing on them actually as of late.
Oh, dude, when we run out of the candy with lahing on it, I'm going to be sad.
Actually, too, my throat was hurting this morning, so I had one of those lemon peels. It felt really good right after. So it works. Ground ball over to second. Here's a Leach over to first in time for out number 1.
Yeah, I'm sure it works because it's lemon.
Yeah.
I didn't try it or anything. I also wasn't a fan of it. But if it helps the throat and like I needed it, I would probably try it.
Here's Cooper Grace, the DH. 2-way guy. Leaves it outside. So Carlson finally down 1-0 to a batter. 5 guys in. Now 2-0. Up the middle, pretty wide open. Grace pops this one up behind the dish. Does Forbes have enough room? He does not, right on top of us.
That, like literally on our head on top of us right there.
I got it.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, that foul ball brought to you by Associated
Well, it's
Builders
2-1.
Contractors of Alaska.
It's been quite a bit since we've seen Grace take some swings. Have to go back to the 25th when Roos made that start. 2-2, big wave to miss from Cooper Grace. The 25th, he went 0 for 4 with a walk. Struck out 3 times. And he watches strike 3 go right by. 3 Ks already now for Carlson through 2 2/3.
Yeah, he's rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting for the Miners, first baseman number 6, Declan Spooner.
Here's Spoons, 2 away. Was a pinch hitter 2 nights ago in the 9th. Went 0 for 1. Was the final out of that game, actually. Popped up in foul territory to third. Watches strike 1 go by. For Spooner, batting .227. He's got a .433 on base percentage. He has 6 walks. Just 22 at-bats.
Carlson absolutely rolled last time facing this minor squad. At least first time through this order, it looks like he's going to do that again. You know, you would think seeing a guy for the second time, you'd able to make some adjustments and get him, but sometimes dudes have their day, right? Sometimes pitchers are just that good.
Yeah, he was only able to go 3. But 3 shutout frames nonetheless. This one back up the middle. Garcia coming on. It'll land right in front of him. Declan Spooner gets the Miners in the hit column. Right back up the middle. And just like in the bottom of the first for the Bucs, there's a 2-out base knock.
Kenyon Millar.
There you go, Declan Spooner. Been a great hitter for all the time that he's been here, and just a great job by him going back up the middle, getting something going and something started.
Kenyon Millar at third today. Haven't seen that since, I think, once in the beginning of the year. It's 1-0. He went 1 for 4 2 nights ago with a walk and a run scored. And a single. Grounder over to short. Landfear's going to take it himself. Step on second for the force out and retire the side. Miners strand a runner. Spooner's 2-out base knock. And it's 0-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting
5, 6, 7 due up for the Anchorage Bucs in the second. Colin Roos able to get through the first and 17 pitches. Struck out Joe Forbes to strand a runner. Here's Taylor Tracy, the two-way guy. Started 2 nights ago, now in left field. Fresh transfer to TCU, Texas Christian in Fort Worth. Takes ball 1.
He didn't have to do much work back on Friday. He just drew a bunch of walks. He pitching and DHing in that game, too.
Yeah, he just went 0 for 1. 3 walks, a run scored. There's strike 1 from Roos. He was the last guy Ziola faced before being pulled. That walk, was Ziola's final straw. Long pause from Roos. 1-1. Working from the third base side of the rubber now. Slider misses outside.
Yeah, Roos trying to work efficiently. He's going to have to wait on Tracy to get in the box for about 5 seconds. But, I mean, second he gets that ball back, back foot's on the rubber.
Tracy only a handful of at-bats at Tennessee this past spring. Pitched 19 2/3. Fouls that one off. So far, batting .241 and 29 at-bats. Getting on base 37% of the time. He doesn't have an extra base hit. All singles. 2-2 count. Roos deals. Fastball misses low. So full count to begin the bottom of the second. Here at Mulcahy Stadium, a couple of fans. Probably say about 100. Given my best guess. Hard grounder over to third. There's Canyon Millar on one hop. Cross the diamond in time for out number 1.
First put out for Canyon over at third. Deep in the hole, good job. The Miners are looking for some consistent defense that way.
Arizona State University, right fielder number 8, Ryan Dora.
Here's Ryan Dora. Yeah, Canyon over at third. He was a quarterback at Vandergrift who is known for producing D1 quarterbacks. Didn't start. There's a ground ball over to short. Park cleans it up. His throw in time for out number 2. 2 quick outs.
Type of defense you want to see get comfortable at your positions and on this turf, right? The Miners have been a lot more comfortable. I mean, they turned 6 double plays on the road and only 2 at home. And they've got 7 more errors at home defensively than on the road.
Here's Hayden Miller. First pitch swinging again over to Park. Crow hop throw. In time. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bucs. In the second, and we head to the third.
For the Miners, second baseman number 1.
8-9-1 for Matt Sue in the third. Still scoreless in Anchorage through 2. Both Roos and Carlson working very efficiently so far. And here's Cash Millar at second today. First pitch to him. Top of the zone for a strike with that fastball. Millar didn't play 2 nights ago. Played on the second. Went 0 for 2 before being pinch hit for Alex Pearson, who got that first hit of the ball game when the Miners were being no hit through 7. Quickly 0-2 to Millar. Hitting right after his younger brother Canyon. Carlson's 0-2. Fly ball, left center field. Tracy moving to his left. Camped under it for out number 1.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that for the Miners, just getting under it. That's really all it is. It's solid contact. It's hit well, hit hard, just under it. And this is a league where ball's not going to carry right. We've said it a million times, so you just got to get that barrel behind the baseball and drive it, hit it hard on the line.
Here's Tyler Akers. Doesn't square first pitch. Takes one just inside. Akers batting 143, but getting on base 40% of the time, and that also doesn't take into account last time out on the second, went 0 for 2. There's another ball. A walk. But those 2 hitless plate appearances forced 2 errors with his speed. You can tell the Bucs defense was just scrambling to try and get him out at first, and they hurried themselves and made 2 errors. So it doesn't go in the average or on base. It's a hitless plate appearance, but with your eyes, you can see the effect his speed has. He takes back-to-back strikes, 2-2.
And both of those are off speeds up in the zone, too. Akers doesn't want either of those pitches, so I guess a good job by Carlson locating and kind of stealing those strikes, but Akers is going to want something lower.
Carlson deals. Chop back. We'll do it again.
Good half swing just to fight it off.
Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
So corners are back with 2 strikes against Akers. Out straight back again.
It's on it there, just a little under it.
Wave and a miss from Akers there. 2 outs in the third and 4 punchies for Carlson already.
Now batting for the Miners, center fielder, number 13, Matt Blind.
Here's Matthew Blind. Struck out to lead off this game. Guess he'll take first pitch. So facing off against his collegiate teammate, John Carlston at Cal Baptist. Carlson so far has bragging rights today. Most likely steals a strike right there top of the zone.
Home plate umpire is, he's letting everybody know back in the valley that that was a strike.
He's ready. I like it. 1-1. Another take from Blind.
He sounds like he's cheering for his country in a World Cup game right now or something. He's about to lose his voice.
Yeah, we'll see if that lasts. 1-2. Blind takes it low, but according to Joe Forbes, a really good pitch from Carlson with the glove point. Defense playing straight up for the Bucs. Count will go full. Carlson thought he had that one.
Patience, patience, patience. Good job by Blind. Don't force it. Don't go fishing. He went chasing at a high fastball his last time up. He stayed disciplined and fight off something close.
Payoff. Wave and a miss in the dirt. Forbes corrals it. His throw in time to retire the side. Back-to-back punchies for Carlson to top off a 1-2-3 inning. He's got 5 through 3. Bottom of the third, 8-9-1 as well for the Bucs, just like the Miners. Fly out and back-to-back strikeouts for John Carlson. He's rolling through 3 so far. Here's a center fielder, Andrew Garcia. Takes first pitch low and away.
Carlson has been dealing. It's going to be Roos's job to do the same and keep the Miners in this ball game.
Garcia hitting .239. Takes ball 2. He has 5 extra base hits, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. So slugging over 400, which is rare to see in this league. Swing and a miss, high and in. It's 2-1. Has struck out 15 times in 46 at-bats, so a high K rate for him. Chopper right side. Millar to his left, and a short throw for out number 1.
Hey, how about that? The last 4 guys retired by Roos, all ground outs. First 3 last inning were all to the left side of the infield, but now you get one to second. Weak contact. That's efficient stuff.
Get your guys involved. 5 ground outs now.
I could shed a tear.
Here's Andrew Sheffield, the third baseman. Who has 2 home runs on the season. The only guy on this field between both teams with multiple home runs. One of them came against the Miners. Takes that one low and away. He's hitting a flat 200. Oh, that one fouled straight back off a window.
That foul ball brought to you by
Where'd that ball go?
Alaska Restaurant Supply.
Maybe it rolled off. I don't know.
Most likely.
Right on the plank.
Just hope it didn't come close to our camera. High chopper left side. Kaden Millar cuts it off. His throw on the move. On target. 2 away.
That 5 ground outs in a row, and 3 of those all going to Canyon Millar. Have yourself a day over at third, kid. We're not even through the front third of this game.
Camden Lenfield.
Good throw. Hopefully someone got a flick of that. Both feet off the ground. Lineup turns over. Here's Camden Lanphier. 4-3 ground out, first time up. It's 1-0. He leads the Bucs in strikeouts with 22, as well as plate appearances. It's 1-1. Batting just shy of 300, 292 before his ground out in the first. We have more Seagulls going by. Roos is 1-1. Dropped in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Roos has been efficient so far. This is best he's looked all summer.
36 pitches so far. That one looked like the same spot.
That fooled everybody in
Every
camo
fielder.
besides Tyler Akers. He's the only one who didn't move towards the dugout.
That was synchronized. Bruce again. Wave and a missed ball. Does not lie. 1, 2, 3, third. Both pitchers rolling. 2 punchies for Roos as we head to the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We've hit the middle third. It's been a quick one so far. Just 40 minutes for the first three. Both pitchers, Carlson and Roos, going through hitters. Only allowed one hit each first time through the order. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Miners.
Oh, come on now.
0-1.
Back off.
Park struck out looking on a fastball first time up. Only guy in the ABL qualified hitter, I should say, with a batting average over 400. Don't forget, he is a pitcher at BYU. It's 1-1. Wonder if this summer, if he continues to do well, which I have no doubt, if he gets him more at bats. High fly ball, right center. Garcia ranging back, but it's going to be Dara calling him off, and there's out number 1 in the 4th. Fans are quiet here.
Yeah, it's not too many on a Sunday midday.
I thought for a second our crowd mic was down.
Me too.
I mean, some Miner fans.
Not excited about a flyout.
Yeah, some Miner fans pulled up.
Of course they
Alex
did.
Pearson.
Best fans in the ABL.
You best believe it. I know that's right.
If they kept track of attendance, I promise you, we'd be leading the league in attendance average.
Oh, I'm sure. Herman Brothers is always packed. The Chinooks get a couple of fans, and I rarely see anyone here. High pop-up behind the dish. Does Forbes have enough room? It looks like he does. He does. 2 quick outs for Carlson in the 4th.
Yeah, I don't know what the adjustment's going to be for the Miners. Second time through the order, heart of it is up. Only thing I can think of is just be patient and let him throw a first pitch strike, see as many pitches as possible, try and get his pitch count up as much as possible.
Currently just 49 through 3 2/3. Here's Hazen Enoy. Take ball 1.
I think being aggressive early in the count can be a good thing, but for the Miners, there have been days like today where it has not paid off for them.
One fouled off. Off of Enoy there. Looked like his back leg maybe.
That's a rare early swing in the count for Hazen.
It's 1-1 after he took just a couple of seconds. Carlson working fast will miss low. Enoy a ground out first time up to lead off the second, looking to extend the 4th here. Carlson is just barely past 50. Backdoor slider, just missing. Maybe a cutter from Carlson. Three 1. Went right back to it. This time catches the plate. Count will go full.
Now, you know, he's seen that back-to-back pitches. He's also seen the back foot slider. Don't go chasing up above the letters, though.
3-2. In the dirt, ball 4. Enoy works a 2-out walk. And he's just the second Miner to reach so far.
Yeah, nobody better to have up in a spot like that. And you need to just start putting up good at bats and putting base runners on there. Enoy drawing his 9th walk of the season.
As Ziola comes out to retrieve Enoy's batting gear, shin and elbow guard. Here's Cooper Grace, first pitch swing, high and in, pops one up. And Carlson comes racing all the way from the mound towards his own dugout and makes the catch on the run. So lets up a 2-out walk, but retires the side 1 pitch later. He's right into the bottom of the 4th.
Who on the team would you not let date your sister?
Jackson Baker.
I'm not letting Connor Mundy anywhere near my sister.
I would not let Jace date my sister.
I would let Spooner.
Oh, I gotta go with Spooner. You know, you know. Ain't no way am I letting Connor Mundy anywhere near my sister, bro.
Connor Mundy will not date my sister.
Nobody.
Tyler Akers.
Jackson Baker.
I would not let Tyler Akers date my sister.
Tyler Akers for sure.
Personally, I would not let Tyler Akers date my sister.
Beef. Definitely Tyler Akers.
I would not let Connor Mundy date my sister.
Tyler Akers.
Jonathan Anders.
Colin Aloisio.
Spooner. Declan Spooner.
Jace.
I would not let Cooper Grace date my sister.
I would not let Brady Clark date my sister.
Spencer Henson.
No way.
Declan Spooner.
I'd like to date Spooner's sister.
Bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4 for the Bucs, just like the Miners. And Roos misses his first pitch to Finn Leach. Fun question of the week, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any suggestions. Here's a high pop-up behind the dish. Enoy getting closer to the net, and he just barely doesn't have enough room. A hit off the ledge of the awning. There's a couple inches closer to the plate. Enoy might have been able to grab it, but it's 1-1.
I think a good next question would be superstitions.
That's a good one.
Now, it's a good question. Are there going to be good answers? You never know, because we've heard some crazy stuff.
Did that for Texas State. That was interesting. Some of them are just nasty, honestly, but I understand. Quickly 1-2. Roos with the back door. Leach 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Back in the first. This is blocked from Enoy. So Finn Leach so far. Before going 0 for 1, was batting .304 with a .403 OBP. Ground ball over to second. Millar has it. It's throw in time. Another ground out for Roos, one away in the fourth.
And how about that? Both of the Millar brothers have 3 putouts apiece.
So 6 ground outs in Roos's last 7 batters faced with a strikeout. There you go. Here's Hank Smith, the DH. First pitch swinging. Fly ball to right center. Blind on the run to his left. In stride for out number 2.
This is just beautiful stuff. Pitching to contact, trusting your guys. Only 2 strikeouts for Roos. Only 1 hit given up. He's just pitching to contact, letting his defense work.
And that first inning where he allowed that single 17 pitches has been his most in a single inning so far. First pitch swinging from the catcher Joe Forbes, fouls it off. Forbes was Roos's first strikeout victim to end the first. This is outside scoot from Enoy. Forbes, one of the newer acquisitions for the Bucs, much like Luke Hughes for the Miners and whatnot. Just 6 at-bats, batting .167. Chopper to the left of third, foul. It's 1-2.
I like the suggestion of describing your relationship in baseball terms. Texas State did that. And that's one of the few social media videos you actually kind of LOL at.
I think we'll do that one. That sounds good. Yeah, because that can give some funny answers. Grounder over to third. Canyon Millar picks a bad hop. His throw in time. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bucs yet again with 2 ground outs. Forced from Roos and scoreless through 4. We go to the 5th, almost halfway through this already. Almost halfway through this here.
Batting for the Matsu Miners, first baseman number 6.
Only 2:52 here. It's only been 52 minutes. As Carlson and Roos just mowing down hitters so far. Declan Spooner will lead things off. Looking to get things going for the Miners and try to draw first blood. First pitch swing, line drive, left field, gonna get down in front of Tracy. And Spooner is now 2 for 2. He has both hits.
What a guy, dude. Spooner just having himself a good summer, especially this last week or so.
Boogie's 2 for 2.
Not overcomplicating anything at the plate. It's not about hitting the ball as hard as I can, as far as I can. It's just putting the bat on the ball and trusting my swing.
Here's Canyon Millar following the one-pitch single. Takes strike one on the outer third. Millar 0 for 1. Got into a force out. Back in the second to in the inning. Whoa, throws the bat. Oh, into the dugout. Watch out.
Gonna have to pull a bench warmers and put some tape around his hands. Just like they did to Richie.
It's not a strike. I tipped it.
Foul ball brought to you by Alaska Restaurant Supply.
No, I didn't swing. Can't count it. So Millar's going to put some extra pine tar, rightfully so, on his, does he have in a spiral? What's his tape style like? I think he just has it on normally. Take a practice swing. There you go. Going to have to protect here, 0-2. Spooner on first after his leadoff single. And called strike 3. Fastball right by Millar. And Carlson responds after the single, 3-pitch strikeout. 6 now for him.
Just got to be a little bit more aggressive there. Don't
Now batting.
know if the bat flying out of his hands may be a bit distracting to him. Kind of got him out of his rhythm, but yeah, you can't watch anything right across like that.
Half of Carlson's 6 strikeouts are backwards Ks. So here's Cash Millar now. Spooner takes off, wave and a miss, throw down to second is just to the left, and Spooner barely in there with a stolen bag. First runner of the day in scoring position.
That was close, but if Forbes' throw wasn't to the left and it was a little bit more on target, I think Spooner's out.
Was definitely.
He's about to go back to first, but he's safe. And now, wait, what is the conversation? A hitter's interference?
I didn't see contact. I was actually paying attention to that, making sure that didn't happen. As LeBron will have a conversation with the home plate umpire, and Spencer Henson will have a conversation with the first base umpire. Also, if you haven't noticed, 3 umpires, which is a rarer occurrence, and Spooner's going to have to go back. Don't know what that was because he's not out, so it's not interference. And now the Bucs head coach wants to know what just happened.
He speaks up pretty loud when he calls a strike. Can he speak up right here?
Is there possibly a called time? If the argument is if Cash Millar foul tipped it, Forbes made the catch cleanly, so it still is a live ball.
We've got 1-0 on the video board.
When there was a swinging strike, too. So everyone's all over the place here. Don't know why Spooner has to go back to first. And I would believe it is still an 0-1 count. There's a hard chopper left side, and Lanfear not able to make the backhand. Spooner now going for third. Lanfear off balance throw. Not in time. Heads up base running for Declan Spooner. On the error by Camden Lanfear over at short. Runners on the corners now, only 1 away.
Good job. That's how you know baseball. It's just opportunities always come back to you. They come back to the Miners after whatever in the world just happened there, and then the ball doesn't lie. Lanfear unable to grab that one on the run. Tough play, and then heads up base running by Spooner to turn the corner hard and just barely get into third.
So now here's Tyler Akers. Squares here. Miners possibly looking for the squeeze play. Called strike one. Forbes had to catch that one a little awkwardly, too. Don't know how he got the call with that. Akers squares again, down the third base line, just trickles foul. He was already at first. God. Lee.
Home plate umpire hadn't just robbed Akers of strike one, he'd have another chance to lay it down. Now, what you want to do, LeBron has talked about it, is you got to think right here between you and Carlson, right? I'm going to hit the ball hard on the ground and make them make a play. I'm going to find a way to put it deep enough in the outfield to score my guy.
Definitely got to believe it's almost impossible to turn two on this guy. First run of the ball game on third, one out. Just misses low. Forbes with a glove tap towards Carlson. It's a good take from Akers. So Millar's on first after an E6. Spooner on third because of that. That one just misses.
All right, yeah.
Possible if you're Akers, you might have to be a little more aggressive. Can't leave it up to the umpire. You know how they are in this league. But two great takes back-to-back for Akers. Carlson kicks and deals. Just misses again. From 0-2 to 3-2. I believe all three balls from Carlson right there all missed by a couple inches, if that.
Wow. This is gutsy from Akers right here.
Payoff. Millar goes. Called strike three. Throw down. Not in time. That one looked low as well. Akers cannot believe it. He got an 0-2 count. Didn't swing at four straight. But a stolen bag for Cash Millar.
Well, 2-3 pitches before that looked to be even more up than that one was. So it almost like Akers just got tricked by the home plate umpire.
Here's Matthew Blind. Lineup turns over. Foul tip.
Now you got to put the ball in play. You can't sack fly is impossible.
Not one to go too hard on umpires, right? We aren't right behind the dish, but I will say from our point right here, two strikes against Akers looked very below the knees. As you could see, Forbes even have to put his arm down to be able to receive those. It's 1-1 the Blind. 0 for 2 with two strikeouts. But he can erase all of that against his Cal Baptist teammate right here. Fouled off. 1-2.
It's going to be a big blow if the Miners strand two in scoring position right here, too.
Yeah, already 7 Ks for Carlson. 2 of them this inning, both backwards. It's something that LeBron and the coaching staff was stressing with 2 strikes. Got to be a bit more aggressive and protective. Carlson's 1-2. This one lined into left center. Lanfear, or over the head of Lanfear. 2 runs will score. Spooner and Millar. Matthew Blind comes through. 2 RBI base knock. The Miners draw first blood.
Just a good piece of hitting right there. Let that ball travel. Get it at the back half of the plate. Poke it out the other way. Finally splitting the gap is somebody in this league. It feels like it just rarely happens 1 out of 10 times, maybe even 20. That's good hitting by Blind. He's looked a lot better over the last 3-4 days.
Austin Park takes ball 1. So Blind with the biggest knock of the day so far. Makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You can maybe even argue that has to do with his dad being in town.
Let's take a look at the ABL standings so far. The Oilers leading the way at 11-7. The Chinooks just a game back at 10-8. The Chinooks have lost 4 in a row. Currently up against the Oilers, however, 8-4 right now in Kenai in the bottom of the second. A lot of offense in that game. The Bucs rolling right now. They're 10-9, a game and a half back. The Miners 7-7, 2 games behind. And the Pilots, they're picking up ground. Once 3-13, they're now 6-13, won 3 in a row. They're only 5.5 back with a lot of games left to play. So in the bottom of the 5th, here's Taylor Tracy leading things off. Now down 2-0. Only 1 hit so far through 4 against Roos, who is rolling. First pitch swinging, line drive, hooking to the right, out of play. 0-1. Tracy 0 for 1 with a 5-3 ground out back in the second to lead off. Now leading off the 5th. Something that the Miners, you've noticed too in games where they might put up a crooked number and take the lead. Opposing teams are able to just respond right away. The very next half inning as he fouls that one off himself. It's 0-2.
Looking at it, it's kind of crazy. Smith, the 3-0 hitter, is the only guy who is not grounded out for the Bucs in this game.
Yeah, a single and a flyout.
Just how good Roos has been getting ground ball outs. There's nothing wrong with only having 2 strikeouts.
0-2, wave and a miss. Enoy will tag Tracy. Third punchy for Roos so far. There's 1 away.
But hey, you'll take the third punch out, especially if it comes in 3 pitches like that.
Oh, absolutely. So now Roos has recorded 13 outs, 8 of them ground outs. And only 1 of them hit particularly well. It was stabbed by Canyon Millar over at third. Everything else has been pretty routine or weak. So first pitch strike to Ryan Dara, the right fielder. 6-3 ground out, 0 for 1. Second pitch, pop up right side behind first. Spooner in foul territory. And no communication there, but Spooner able to make the grab. And there's 2 away, 2 quick outs, 5 pitches.
Boy, Colin Roos, efficient.
That's good production right there. Good movement on the camera. We're getting that down.
A little wonky on the way back, but
No, it's okay.
dang, battery died, and then the charger wasn't working, and you think it's going to work today, and then, oh, well, something was forgotten or whatever, it's tough.
Here's Hayden Miller. Take first pitch outside. Yeah, no, we're going to get the production and camera movements down. Miller also 0 for 1 with a ground out. Take strike 1. Late strike call there. Right on the high and away corner. Painted from Roos. As we'll get time. Just restart things. Believe that was Enoy calling for that. Grounder foul left side. 1-2 now.
Another 2 strike count. If you're Roos right here, just avoid that 2-2. Be aggressive. Have a competitive pitch right here.
As will take time as the ball trickled into fair play out in left field. We're good to go. Roos, even with no one ever on, always works from the stretch. 1-2. Called strike 3. 2 punchies in the 5th. Give him 4 on the day, and Colin Roos is rolling right now. Bucs in chains as we head to the 6th.
Number 26.
So new pitcher for the Bucs. First call to the pin from either team. It's going to be the right-hander Jonah Fragus. Stands 6'6" from Fresno, California, Sac State. He's got a 4.26 ERA and 12 2/3 so far with 12 strikeouts. Usually a start or two, 3 appearances, 3 starts, but he'll come in to relieve John Carlson, who was having a very solid day. Still did end with a very good day. 5 innings pitched, 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 7 Ks, just 3 hits. But the Miners able to run him out of the game. Here's Alex Pearson, first pitch swinging against Fragus. Over to first, 3 unassisted. There's Miller over there, 1 away.
Now, you've done a good job. You got 2 runs out of the starter, right? You're able to scratch 2 across. That's good considering that Roos has been absolutely tough as nails. And now you've gotten into the bullpen, and now is here where you keep things rolling. Do not take that foot off the pedal. They've done that way too much this year. You've got to keep pushing.
Here's Hazen Enoy, big wave and a miss. Last time out for Fragus, 3 innings. Allowed 1 earned run on just 1 hit. Struck out 2. And he has faced these Miners, faced them on June 13th, so quite a bit ago. The 0-1. Line shot just hooking foul from Enoy just out in front. He threw 5 scoreless frames, allowed just 2 hits. Or allowed 2 runs, 0 of them earned. Struck out 5. Yet to get a decision on the season. But Enoy 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 11 minutes only.
This game's flying by. 0-2. Wave and a miss in the dirt. Here's Forbes, throw down to first. Gets Enoy 2 away. First strikeout for Fragus.
Yeah, just Fragus kind of had Enoy's number there.
Had that hard foul ball just out in front, but only goes down as a strike. Here's Cooper Grace. Strikeout looking in a first pitch pop-up in foul territory. We'll watch strike 1.
Won't be a bad idea here by Grace, or it's not a bad idea by him to watch the first pitch. He popped up on the first one he saw last time, and you want to see pitches.
Fouls that one back. Quickly 0-2. Fragus really working here.
Well, that foul ball brought to you by Associated
Declan
Builders
Spooner awaits on deck.
Contractors.
He's 2 for 2. It's 2 of the 3 hits so far for the Miners. Fragus deals. That one chopped. Foul off the back of Grace. We'll do it again.
And one thing you can do if you're going to be an 0-2 count is just keep fighting and fouling pitches off and let everybody in the dugout see as many as possible, but you don't want him to come in here and less than 10 pitches get out of an inning.
Fragus working with a light turquoise glove, it looks like. Kicks and deals. 0-2, wave and a miss. 1-2-3. Go the Miners in the 6th, and Fragus sets down 2 via the K in his first inning of work. The Miners have a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the sixth, Colin Roos back out there. So far, 5 scoreless frames.
Now batting for the Anchorage Bucs.
It'll be 8-9-1
Center fielder, number
for
3,
the Anchorage
AJ
Bucs.
Garcia.
Andrew Garcia, the center fielder, will lead things off. Like many, hitless with a ground out. That one just misses from Roos. Loud glove pop there. That fastball.
Roos, just keep doing what you've been doing. Ain't nothing else to it. Play catch with Enoy, and
Here's a weak fly ball. Right field in foul territory. No one's going to get there. So it's 1-1. Roos just now coming up on 60 pitches. Been very efficient, especially innings 2 through 5 so far. Garcia just batting .230. Takes strike 2. Low and in at the knees. Good pitch from Roos there. Roos with a deep breath. 1-2. Fly ball right center blind. Full speed in stride there for out number 1.
man, he just keeps continuing to get
Now batting
pitching
for
to
the
contact
Anchorage
and getting
Bucs,
outs.
third baseman,
14
number 2,
batters set down in a row.
Sheffield.
It's the definition of nails right here.
Here's Andrew Sheffield, the third baseman. And you won't believe it, 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Are you for real?
Dude, are you serious?
I don't believe you.
5-3 ground out for Sheffield. Roos is 1-0. Just above the belt. Hitters count for Sheffield now. There's a strike.
It's a good bounce back. You know, I will say we saw what happened with Ziola on Friday. He got into that 6th inning, or that 4th inning it was.
Fouled off right side. 2-0 to 2-2.
I can't recall my innings
Foul ball
correctly.
brought to you by
For Ziola,
Restaurant
it was
Supply.
that 6th inning. I am right. And he gave up multiple hits, right? And then the Bucs finally got to him. So I think you got to have somebody ready to go just in case if you're LeBron and company, because even LeBron said we knew Jace had the mentality and the ability to go get those guys after giving up the hits. Didn't work out in their favor. Part of why they lost the game is that is why they lost that 1 inning. So
2-2 in the dirt. Count to go full.
just pay close attention right here to Roos. If maybe 1 or 2 guys are able to get on, or a couple hits, scratch, something like that, you maybe want to pull the leash, even with the 2-run lead.
3-2. Fouled straight back. Sheffield putting up a fight against Roos, which has been rare so far today. For Sheffield, 2 nights ago, did have 3 RBIs. He went 1 for 3, 2 RBI single, and a sac fly.
Got a pair of home runs as well.
3-2. Fouled off again right side. This is what the Bucs needed against
Foul ball
Roos.
brought to you by
Drive that pitch count up.
ABC.
This is a sign right here that potentially the Bucs have seen a lot of Roos, right? 3rd time through the order.
Payoff. Just misses that high and away corner. Enoy tried to stick it, but first buck to reach since the 1st inning.
Now batting for the
Should I
Anchorage
say
Bucs,
the
shortstop,
nearing
17,
the 3rd time through the order,
Kaden
to be
Bessent.
exact. So now 3rd time through the order. Bucs have seen a lot of Roos, though. He's only thrown 70 pitches. Just keep an eye on it. I mean, they've got nobody loosening, but
Throw to first. Leadoff guy, Camden Lanfear, the shortstop. Up for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 2. Talk to Roos. before that game 2 days ago. That one just missed inside, and he'd been working on a cutter too. So now that gives him 6 pitches. 3 different fastballs, change-up, slider, curveball, and so I was saying, like, hey, what's your usage going to look like? He said, we'll have to find out. Ground ball back up the middle. Here's Park on second for 1. Throw to first in time. Double play. So that walk, first runner in a while to reach, immediately eradicated with a 6-3 double play. And, Roos is rolling as we head to the back third.
Cock-a-doodle dealing.
We've hit the back third. It's only been an hour 20 here at Mulcahy Stadium. Are you kidding me?
I'm not complaining.
First baseman number 6.
Especially
Declan
early
Spooner.
first pitch on a Sunday. Yeah, go ahead and get me out of East Anchorage. Sooner the better.
Here's 6, 7, and 8 for the Miners. Declan Spooner, 2 for 2. Was the first run to be scored after his leadoff single in the 5th. Got drove in from Matthew Blind. Takes one there. 2 good singles, too. 2 line drive singles right in front of the outfielders. 1 to left, 1 to center. He's facing Fragus for the first time. Tailing fastball, misses outside. Looks like Fragus has some sort of 2-seamer or sinker. Three straight missing from the righty as he takes his cap off. I think he just fell off there.
I'm kind of astonished that we have lower viewership on a game that is earlier in the lower 48 and on a weekend day than we do on games that are a lot later during the week.
4-pitch walk to Spooner. He's reached all 3 times. Yeah, no, I think I was expecting
Did
a bit
anybody?
more.
Did anybody? If you were
They said they have other things to do.
probably, but if you're tuning in late and it was because you didn't know we had a game today, you should tell us that so we can make sure that that does not happen at all, somehow, some way.
This is true. Here's Canyon Millar, first pitch swinging, fouls it off.
But 99% of the time, there is a game day graphic posted on the Instagram and Facebook. And pinned on the Facebook is a printable version of the schedule.
This is also true.
New one just got posted with the new doubleheader.
Hard ground ball, right side, going to get through into right field. Spooner looking to third. He'll be held up at second. There's a base knock for Canyon Millar. He's 1 for 3.
Back-to-back dudes aboard here. Starting to get to Fragus maybe a little bit. You like to see it.
For the Miners, second baseman.
And there goes Ziol over at first. Go ahead, get the right equipment. He's on duty, man. He's got it.
Look at the mayor.
The mayor making sure everything is in order. Now here's Cash Millar following Canyon Millar's single. Corners in for the Bucs. Cash Millar able to reach on an error from the shortstop Lanfear. Came around to score. Squares, pulls back and misses. So he's just looking to move both runners over right now.
Good idea. You know, LeBron likes to go with the small ball. First and second no outs is, the most popular situation for a bunt, too.
Can't blame him in this wood bat league. Millar thought he got that one down, or everyone thought he did. He knew right away it hit off him, so dead ball.
One plate umpire almost acted like he didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Surely
I barely saw it.
Surely you would throw your hands up and say foul.
I'll tell you right now. Let me tell you this. This is a bad story. I was a couple years ago umping in Taylor, Texas. You know those fields? 10-year-olds, I think, maybe 12. And I was the field umpire. And a kid hit a ball off his shin as Millar gets this one down, left of the mound. Fragus over to first in time, but Cash Millar does his job. Moves the runners over. But anyways, I was the field umpire, and I actually wasn't even 100% certain. Hit a ball off his front leg, and it came rolling into the field. I mean, he was still going hard to first, and they made the play over to first, and he tripped on first and broke his wrist. Yeah, and everyone was saying it was my fault for not saying dead ball, which I was even 100% certain, but I still feel bad. So here's Tyler Akers, and I had a coach in my face. This is your fault. I was like, my bad, man. Also, I mean, me missing that too also doesn't excuse. How do you break your wrist going to first?
Yeah.
I think that was bound to happen at some point. Akers found that one off.
That was a good job. Going back to Cash Millar's bunt, first baseman Miller was crashing hard. He was already halfway to home plate from his first base position, and being able to make sure from the righty's batter's box to lay it down on that left side. Great job.
Akers looking to put something in play. He struck out looking last time up in the same situation. That one inside, gets away from Forbes. Here comes Spooner. 3-0 Miners on the pass ball. Millar moves up to third.
You take it any way you can get it, but that's why you play small ball. That's why when you get two guys on, you try to move them over and play complementary baseball because the game will reward you. That is baseball rewarding Cash Millar for putting down a beautiful bunt, if you ask me.
And Spooner now, back-to-back plate appearances for him. He leads off, getting on base, and comes around to score. Akers waving a miss there. So Spooner now 2 of the 3 runs scored. Millar waits on third, 1 away. Infield in for the Bucs. Fragus with a deep breath. Working from the windup, 2-2. Just misses inside. Another gutsy take from Akers. Counts full.
Scaring me. Scaring me, T-Akes. Hey, I like the idea of him coming through. I know his family's in town as well.
Do it for the fam. Fragus deals, misses high. Akers draws a walk. Runners on the corners now.
I would consider that coming through. Good job. Find a way on base.
Now here's Matty B, Matthew Blind, who had that 2 RBI single last time up. Drew first blood here in Anchorage. He's got another runner in scoring position, and if you can get one in the gap, I'm sure that guy on first could come around 270 feet. Akers takes off, and a sword from Blind fouls it off left side.
Oh, man, they tried to go with the hit and run potentially, too. Just laid on it.
Blind last time up picked up RBIs number 10 and 11, leads the team. It's back-to-back games he's came through in a situation, has drove in some runs. That one misses.
As I say, looking at today's game as a whole, yes, Colin Roos has been absolutely nails. You couldn't ask for anything better from a pitcher. But offensively, the Miners have worked their way to this point and earned it, right? They face a really good starter in Carlson.
Akers takes off, misses high and away. The throw down on target. And Akers under the tag. So a good throw from Forbes, the Arizona catcher. Not enough to get the speedy Tyler Akers. That's his third stolen bag on the season.
Yeah, you're not catching that guy. I don't care how close it is.
I mean,
Possible.
it took a perfect throw and basically a pitch out to get close, and he was able to get under the tag. So now 2 in scoring position again for Blind. Take strike 2. Very similar situation. In fact, the exact same, excuse me.
And what I was saying is, offensively, the Miners, talked about before, they've been presented opportunities now with less than 2 outs, runners on, scoring position, all that stuff. And they've seized the opportunity. They've got to continue to do that here.
2-2. Misses high and away. Count goes full to the center fielder, and I think in center, I think the fire department's coming to watch some baseball again.
Yeah, they did that Saturday before week ago yesterday, yeah.
The Freedom 250 game, yeah.
Mhm.
They said that's actually pretty common, but they like to park out in center field. Let's see if that's what they're actually here for. Payoff. Chopped foul. Blind making Frega's work here. Excuse me.
Whenever you're able to get guys in these spots on the base paths for Matsu, it's just find a way to make those runs score. Earn it. It's gonna
Infield
be-
still in.
Rarely ever is it going to be given to you.
Payoff. Line shot, right field. Gonna get down in front of Dora. Millar scores. Here comes Akers. The throw cut off. Relay not in time. Akers flying in there. 4 RBIs for Matthew Blind. It's now 5-0.
Hey, shout out Mr. Blind. I think his attendance is certainly paying off here. He's certainly happy with what he's seen, and wow, got to come through and they do just that. You knew there was no question from Jackson Jarvis, the third base coach for the Miners, to send Akers there. I mean, you just had to.
Barely gets in a second on a pitch out and a perfect throw, and Speed able to get it done. Here's Austin Park, first pitch swinging. Deep fly ball to center field. Garcia racing back over his shoulder. It's off the base of the wall. Blind racing, being waved home. And Blind's going to score. Park into third, an RBI triple. 6-0 Miners, and they've played it 4 here in the 7th. That ball was roped.
This inning is, whew, it's something, huh? When you're able to score runs like this, now make this the second crooked inning for the Miners, it's sweet, ain't it?
Sweet as sugar.
Wow.
Sweet as sugar.
Alex Pearson.
That's beautiful hitting by the Miners. I don't know where it came from. I don't care.
Said they were turning a corner 2 nights ago, 12 hits, just still struggled a bit with runners in scoring position. Here's Alexander Pearson. But then today, able to get it done. Not as many hits, but they've been able to drive in almost everybody. So far, just 1 left on. Or excuse me, 2. Pearson takes that one. Pearson is 0 for 3, looking to come through and keep this rally going. Walk, single, and triple. If that's a metal bat off the bat of Park, that's going at least almost 450, I would say. Pearson wave and a miss, and he goes down swinging. He's 0 for 4, but 2 away in the 7th.
Man, how about that by the Miners, though?
Batting for the Miners, catcher number 22.
Love to see it.
Mason.
I don't know where that came from, but man, that was awesome. I don't feel like we've seen a crooked inning like that all year. That was probably the most exciting. And it's not even over yet that I've seen.
It's been rare, that's for sure, and everyone knows it too. It's not something crazy to say.
Yeah, it's usually one or two here and there spread out throughout the game, but 6 runs in a game is a lot for the Miners too.
2-0 to Hayes and Enoy. They're hoping to make this a regular occurrence. Saw how the Bucs were able to turn things around. Enoy 0 for 2 with a walk. Park on third after his RBI triple that scored Blind. It's 2-1 after that foul ball. Second triple of the year for Park.
This is only the third game this season the Miners have scored 6 or more runs. In league play, that is.
Called strike 2. Beautiful pitch from Fragus. Enoy just lets it go. Says, I get 3 strikes for a reason. And 6 runs, the way Carlson was dealing too through the first 4. That one misses. And Park steals home on the throwback to the pitcher. He's in there. Wow. 7-0. 5 in the 7th. Park steals home. I looked down to put it in my book. Caught everyone off guard, and now the bases are empty.
That's what you do when you have momentum. You just absolutely take every single ounce of it.
Now this one line left field, gonna hook foul.
I mean, right? Think of it momentum as a towel, right? And you see a walk and then a single, beautiful sack bunt. You pour a little water of momentum onto that towel, and it gets soaking wet when you got 2 in scoring position, and then you just wring it all the way out. Get every ounce of it you can.
Called strike 3 after the long at bat from Enoy. Side is retired, but not before the Miners played 5 in the 7th. Blind gets a 2 RBI single. Park gets an RBI triple. And they have a commanding 7-0 lead. We're going to stretch here at Mulcahy. We've stretched here in Anchorage. Colin Roos back out there. So far rolling through 6, and right now if you're the Bucs, this 7-run lead's got to feel about 14. As Roos will face Finn Leach to lead off the 7th. Just 72 pitches for Roos so far. There's a strike. Leach, the second baseman, 0 for 2, a flyout and a ground out. It's been quite a bit since Roos has gone back out there, a 5-run inning. Let him to sit a bit, see if that affects how he throws. There's a foul ball, quickly 0-2.
I say we, as in we the Miners, couldn't have picked a better day for a team dinner, because the way they're playing, no one deserves to be forced to pay for dinner tonight.
See if they can close it out. Bucs still have 9 outs to work with. This is true.
People are saying this.
Roos, line shot over to short, but right at Park. Out number 1. That's how you know it's going good, when you let up hard contact like that. When you rarely do, and it's right at somebody.
Yeah, that's how you know baseball is on your side today.
Smith.
That's what happens when you're like Colin Roos. You're pure of heart. All right, you're joyous. All right, everyone loves you. You might have outings like this. 'Cause here's Hank Smith. That one just misses on that slider from Roos. Smith, the only guy with a hit for the Bucs, singled back in the first. Wave and a miss there, two-seam. Infield straightaway. Kind of shifted to the right, actually, on the lefty. Slider just misses again. Two-one. Chopper foul towards the Miners dugout. It's 2-2. Another two-strike count for Roos here.
Look at him. Boom. Foot on the rubber. He's ready to go. Umpire didn't even have his mask back on yet. That's how you know, he's at flow state.
Working from the third base side of the rubber. 2-2. No one gets away from him way outside. Still no action out in right field for the Miners. Understandably so, but you mentioned Ziola. You never know when an offense can put something together just like the Miners. And that one misses. Walk for Smith. He's reached for the second time now.
Yeah, I think you don't want to give anything to the Bucs here, right? So if they get
The
two guys
batting
on,
Bucs.
I'm probably
Catcher,
warming
number
a guy
25.
up just to be safe. Roos has already done more than what we could ask of him, right? So it's not about, well, man, I just want to see if he can throw 7.
Here's Forbes, the catcher. Big wave and a miss from Arizona. Good baseball school. And basketball, too.
I've seen a 7-run lead blown before. I'm pretty sure everybody has. It's baseball, so.
I heard a 7-run lead being blown in the ABL championship before.
Yeah, I have too.
Against these two teams, game 3.
We didn't blow it.
I know that's right.
No, sir.
It's 1-1 to Forbes, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. As that one comes high and in, hits Forbes right on the tricep, eats it right off that elbow guard. And back-to-back free passes here with one away in the 7th.
Now batting for the Anchorage.
Still got a 7-run lead.
Left fielder,
Nothing
number 33.
to worry about so far.
Tracy.
Maybe Terwilliger. Yeah, there he comes. Terwilliger's coming. Buy time for whoever you're going to get up and moving around.
I think that might be it for Roos. Might be coming back to the dugout, maybe? Yeah, no. Guy came out of the pen, but he's just holding a hoodie coming back to the dugout.
Pretty sure that's Aloisio.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
that was abrupt.
Yeah, it's Aloisio.
Let's get this camera centered. There we go. So this is a quick talk to settle down Roos. He did walk Sheffield last inning and immediately was able to get a tailor-made double play, get out of it. Could still do the same right here, one away. Here's Taylor Tracy, the TCU commit, or transfer. I think transferring is technically still committing. That one misses inside.
Portal is closed, so you can't jump back into the portal or anything like that. But if you're uncommitted, you still got time to find a home.
Which Colin Roos still uncommitted. Line drive, right field. Going to get over the head of Millar in front of Pearson. Here comes Smith. And that ball gets away from Pearson under his glove. And now here comes Forbes. He's going to score. And Tracy's all the way into third off a single and an error by Pearson out in right field.
Yeah, you could just tell.
Ladies and gentlemen, now
Right as
batting
Pearson ran up for it,
for
it took a funny hop right in front of him.
Anchorage, right fielder,
That
number
hurts
8,
you.
Ryan
But this is why
Dura.
when you get in the lead, you just keep going and foot on the gas to make it a 7-run lead, right? Because without that crooked inning, you can make the argument, well, where the Bucs just tied it up. Same thing that you could have done back on Friday when the Miners gave up that crooked inning, right? It's the reason they lost the game.
Here's Ryan Dara, the right fielder. High fly ball, right center blind. Will he get there? And sliding in, they're going to collide out in right center. Blind is hurt. Pearson's going to get up to pick up the ball. Tracy scores. Here comes Dar, the throw home. Enoy's tag not in time. It's an inside the park homer for the Bucs, and now it's 7-4. And Blind is still down on the floor out in right center.
And Ryan Dura.
So no communication out in right center. Pearson and Blind both collide, trying to make a sliding grab for that ball. And things have gotten out of hand here in the 7th for Roos and Matsu. Hopefully the wind just got knocked out of him. He is on one arm, or was at least. Now he's flat on his back.
Yeah, you got to hope he's okay after that.
So Roos got the first out of the 7th on a line out. Walk, hit by pitch, a single and an error out in right field, and now the homer. Inside the Parker has made it a 3-run game, so the Bucs so far have responded to the 5 spot with a 4 spot. Still only one away.
That's why you never get comfortable in the game of baseball. Things like that can happen. Just one bad hop past Pearson, boom, 2 runs right there. Off of 2 free passes, which Roos has not allowed a lot of today. And then boom, just like that. Miscommunication, collision. 2 more runs right there. And that's kind of what I was referring to is maybe don't make the same mistake as a staff that you may have made with Ziola back on Friday. 4 straight guys reach, and then they finally pull Ziola. It looks like it may not be anybody getting pulled until after 4 guys reach here. It looks like Blind's not going to come back into the game. Spooner running in maybe to get Pearson. Pearson's coming in like he's going to need to get a different glove or something. Or no, they're getting water from Matt Blind. That's what it is.
Blind is still on the ground. Looks like Connor Mundy warming out in right field for Matsu.
Imagine he comes in as soon as we're able to resume play and make that change. It's not good. It's summer ball. It's supposed to come here and get reps. Last thing you want to see from anybody is an injury.
Trainer still attending to Blind, who is now sat up out there. That's a good sign. I think we're going to step aside while we await Blind to get on his feet. Hopefully everything's okay with him. We'll be right back. Blind able to walk off on his own accord. That's good news. New pitcher for the Miners. Roos's day is done. Connor Mundy comes in to keep this game at 7-4 here in the 7th. Babcock will replace Blind out in center field. Blind is out. We will wait to see how they reorganize the outfield once they retake their positions out there. Connor Mundy, the 6'2", 190-pound right-hander from Sam Houston and League City, Texas, just completed his sophomore season. So far, all in relief, 6 2/3, 5.4 ERA, but he's shown great stuff so far. Just had a rough time going last time out. July 1st against the Glacier Pilots in that 5-4 win, led up 2 runs in 3 2/3, struck out 3.
Do think that Blind getting up, walking back all the way from deep out there in right center is a good sign, but seems like maybe an upper body collision. He may be under concussion protocol. Do not know for sure. Just assume that way that looked and the way he was being held closely on his walk back definitely doesn't seem to the lower body whatsoever. Also could have just been shook. Could have been a really, really hard collision. But we're going to do the same thing we did with Deloisio. He'll be just fine.
Miners, number 26, Connor.
So for the outfield, Alex Pearson makes the move from right to left. Akers goes from left to center, and Babcock will be in right field. Hayden Miller will lead things off, you should say, against Connor Mundy. Bases empty after the long pause. And 9 runs have been scored here in this 7th inning. Mundy's first pitch to Miller misses outside.
And just when we said, oh yeah, this game's cruising, we're rolling through here. Oh, it's only been this long. Yeah, there you go. We did jinx it.
Happened with just the other day, too. 1-0, that ball's ripped to left field, but hooking foul. Had the distance to get out of here, but Miller out in front. Miller's 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. That one misses inside to Miller. So Colin Roos able to go 6 1/3. Only let up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 runs total. Struck out 4. There's a strikeout, or a strike, excuse me. Mundy from the first base side of the rubber. Weak grounder back up the middle. Park with the forehand. Throw on the move. Got him. What a play from Austin Park to get the second out of the inning.
Good job to come in and get weak contact like that. Work a good at bat, and then good job moving towards right field to come on and make that tough play.
Center fielder, number 3, A.J. Garcia.
Here's A.J. Garcia. On the roster, he's Andrew. Two away in the 7th. First pitch swinging right back to us, just below the window there. 0-1.
Ball brought to you by Alaska Restaurant Supply.
Garcia 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. In both 8 spots, 8th in the batting order, playing center field. How's that one back again? 0-2.
Now head way 0-2 right here. Now, Bucs have had a very productive inning. Don't give them anything right here, 0-2. Waste pitch. Nobody on the base pass, too. Nothing to worry about.
Mundy's 0-2. Chopper down the first base line, just right of the first base bag by a couple of inches. Do it again. Mundy a strike away from getting out of the seventh, keeping it 7-4. Mundy with a pause, kicks and deals. Wave and a miss right by Garcia. Mundy comes in, gets 2 quick outs, and we head to the 8th after the Bucs score 4.
Now batting for the Miners.
Top of the 8th,
Designated hitter,
brand new
number
ball
20,
game after that
Cooper
7th.
Grace.
Went from 2-0 to 7-0, and then to 7-4. Fragus still out there too. After letting up that big inning in the 7th, he'll face Cooper Grace. He was able to get back-to-back punchies to end the 7th. That first one misses to Grace. But nonetheless, still let up 5 earned runs. Grace, big swing and a miss, 1-1. Grace 0 for 3, 2 Ks, and a pop-up in foul territory. Don't know if the Bucs bullpen is a little thin because of the 2 games yesterday. Really game and a half. One of the games was just 5 innings. 2-1 to Grace. There is action out in left field for the Bucs. One guy throwing, another guy stretching. Fragy's 2-1. Strike 2.
Yeah, I will say probably a little bit worn out. Bucks have played every day since Monday. So it's game 6, or day 6, and they're playing 7th game.
Swing and a miss. Fours with the tag, and Grace goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 straight punchies for Fragus going back to last inning.
Now batting for the Miners, first baseman number 6.
Miners have now struck out 12 times.
Spooner.
I'd be glad he took advantage of traffic you were able to create in the 7th and the 5th.
So far, they've gone against the trend of not striking out too often. A lot of weak contact as Spooner puts one in play first pitch. Over to third. Sheffield's throw in time, but the Miners led the league offensively in strikeout percentage.
Now
AKA
batting
they
for
had
the
the
Miners,
lowest strikeout percentage and
third baseman number 29. Kenyon
the lowest
Miller.
batting average on balls in play, and kind of gone against both those trends today. Here's Canyon Millar with 2 away. First pitch strike. Millar 1 for 3 with a single last time up. Came around to score on Matthew Blind's Second 2 RBI single, but Blind now out of the game. Millard takes one low. Fragus, here comes pitch number 50 from him. Out of the pen, misses.
We'll say, even after all the stuff that slowed us down a bit, hit the 2-hour mark and still top of the 8 2 outs. Still very fast baseball game.
Millard with a half swing. Forbes doesn't ask for an appeal. It's 3-1. Good hitters count for Millard. So we have like a teal on teal matchup here. Teal batting gloves, teal glove on the mound. Up and in, and an ugly swing from Millard. Umpire says he went around. Might have just been on a called strike too, possibly.
That's not a good call.
We have Robert Black in the chat for Matthew Blind saying rib injury, EMS on site checking him out now. Hopefully he's okay. 3-2. Misses. Millard draws out the 2-out walk. He's on for the second straight time.
Now batting for the Miners, second baseman, number 1, Cash Millard.
Here's Cash Millard now. Oh for 2, a run scored, and sacrifice bunt last time out. Takes that one outside. Over to first. This is the 10th game for Cash Millard on the season. Just hitting 182, but he's been able to walk a couple times. OBP over 300. High fastball gets a wave and a miss.
Just looking at the Miners' offensive numbers on paper, this is like the most Moneyball team ever. I don't think that was intentional for them to have as low of a batting average as they do, but this team does get on base.
Yeah, batting .213, but they get on base at a .350 mark. That one misses outside. While the Bucs coming into today, they were batting .245 as a team, up near the top of the ABL. And their on-base percentage was just .355. So only a 5-point difference in on-base percentages. It's now 3-1. But in the average department, 32. So yeah, they definitely draw more walks. Get plunked a couple of more times. 3-1. High pop-up. Foul territory behind third. Does Sheffield have room? He does not. Going to land on top of the batting practice turtle. Elite camera movement.
I will say something's in the air today in Alaska because we see 11 runs in this game, which is a lot for anything in the ABL, and then only in the top of the 5th, the Chinooks lead the Oilers 10-6.
Came to swing today. 3-2, 2 outs. Millard on the move, and Millard fouls it off.
Foul ball brought to you by Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
So here comes pitch number 60 for Fragus. Out of the pen. I know he did start 3 games before this already. I'm guessing that bullpen's looking pretty thin. 3-2 called, strike 3 on the outer third. Good pitch from Fragus. That's 6 now in relief for him. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Miners still with a 7-4 lead, looking to hold on.
third baseman, number 2, Andrew.
Connor Mundy back out there
Sheffield.
in the 8th. Faced 9, 1, and 2 of the Bucs order. Looking to shut them down, make sure they have no momentum after that 4 spot in the 7th and getting a goose egg in the top of the 8th.
Much needed 3 outs right here.
Sheffield 0 for 1 with a walk. Pops this one up in foul ground. Enoy with his mask off, able to make the catch for out number 1.
It's more weak contact for Mundy. Had a way to do a job. Both balls that have been put in play against him have been not hit hardly
Now
whatsoever.
batting for the Anchorage Bucs. Shortstop, number 17, Camden Wenfer.
Here's the shortstop who's 0 for 3. All damage so far today from the Bucs, as there's a strike coming from the 3 through 6 spot of the order, all in that 7th inning. Really put a stain on a masterful start from Colin Roos. That one misses inside. He had only led up a single and a walk through 6, and even canceled out that walk with a double play right after. One from Mundy. Chopper towards third, over the bag. Canyon Millar with the backhand. Strong throw in time for out number 2.
I think the Miners, depending on what they want to do with Diesel Toth, but I think they found themselves a good third baseman, and surprised it took a month for Canyon Millar to appear there.
Bucs, second baseman, number 18.
I mean, we're talking about he was a quarterback in high school for a very good football program.
Very good.
Very good. Won the state championship 2 years ago. And then we saw him in person at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio for a playoff game.
Austin Vandegrift.
And then what was his name? That quarterback went to, he decided not to go D1. He had multiple D1 offers, and he went to Penn, Ivy League. But
Tedecki.
Tedecki, yeah. And Millar was saying his senior year when Tedecki was just a junior, he played behind him. But I saw him throwing the pigskin around. He can rip it, most definitely. It's 2-0 to Finn Leach, who's also 0 for 3. Fouls that one off. And unlike me, who was a second baseman and a center fielder with really no arm, I cannot rip it. I can throw the spiral, but I can only throw it so far. Off the hands, blooper left center, Park going back, not able to make the grab over the shoulder. I think it hit off the tip of his glove. There's a bloop single for Finn Leach. He's 1 for 4.
I wouldn't even be surprised if just because it barely touches glove, they score that in error.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They scored the
for the Anchorage Bucs,
single and then
designated
error
number 6,
by Tracy last inning a triple, which is totally wrong.
We'll go to fix that.
There's
Don't
been
worry.
some questionable scoring around the ABL.
Not us, though. Definitely not.
No, we're very intentionally trying to get it right, unbiased.
That one just misses to Hank Smith, who got that whole thing started in the 7th with a walk. And it's back-to-back games now, too, for the Miners. The starters, Iola and Roos, who were very, very good, and yet they're not able to exit the game on their own terms. It's 2-0 to Hank Smith.
Both guys came in their final inning of work, and four of the guys that they faced in their last inning of work all reached base and scored.
Pop up, left side, gonna get out of play. Smith, 1 for 2, that walk and a single. He's the only Buck so far to reach multiple times.
Restaurant Supply.
Smith trying to reach base, bring the tying run to the plate. Which felt far stretched after the top of the 7th. Mundy with a long pause is 2-1. Misses low and away, 3-1. No wind here in Anchorage. Flag is very dead as that one's ripped down the right field line. High towering fly ball. Hooking way foul. That one had the distance. But it's just a long strike number 2. Big pitch coming up for Mundy.
Now number 3 is the hardest to get.
Leach on first. He'll be on the move. Payoff misses high and away, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back-to-back walks for Hank Smith.
Now batting for the Anchorage Bucs.
Would have been really hard to believe that going into the bottom of the 7th. Hey, an inning later, the tying run will come to the plate. It was 7-0. BT Dubs.
Here's Joe Forbes, the catcher. First pitch swinging. Mundy gets it right by him. Forbes 0 for 2. Strikeout, ground out, but then got plunked by Colin Roos and came around to score on that error out in right field by Pearson. Got off quickly, 0-2. Big for Mundy there.
Last foul ball brought to you by Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
Don't want to give away a free 90. Expect Enoy to be nails behind the dish, though. It's all he's done.
Mundy will check second. Long pause there. 0-2. Called strike 3. Big punchy for Connor Mundy. Leaves 2 stranded. And keeps it 7-4 as we head to the 9th. Miners definitely looking for some extra insurance. New arm in the 9th for the Anchorage Bucs. It's number 23, Evan Stratton. The right-hander stands 6'3" from Menifee, California. Pitches for Creighton.
Blue Jays.
Yeah, we saw in Cleburne, Texas. He's got 16 innings on the season, 4 appearances, 3 starts.
Tyler Akers.
It's 2-1. Got a 3.94 ERA with 15 strikeouts. So face 9-1-2 of the Miners order. Tyler Akers, Jackson Babcock in for Matthew Blind following his injury, and Austin Park. Akers squares, puts it down the third base line, but foul. Stratton last time out, just 3 days ago, the second against the Chinooks. Really good game in that 8-4 win for him. 4 innings, allowed just 1 run. Struck out 4, and last time before that, threw 6 shutout frames against the Miners on the 24th in that 6-0 win, where he came out the pen following John Carlson, who started today. Akers does not square. Takes it. It's 1-1. Looking at the upcoming schedule for the Matsu Miners. We're back here tomorrow, normal time, 6 p.m. Alaska Daylight Time, as there's a strike to Akers, against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots, who have won 3 in a row. And then they'll have a day off the 7th and be back at home 6 p.m. against the Glacier Pilots again. And then the next day, come back to face the Glacier Pilots. So they'll have 3 in a row versus the Pilots before one more against the Bucs on the 10th, and then they finally take that trip to Kenai, play 4 straight against the Oilers. Here's a chopper towards second, slow, Leach, quick underhand flip, just able to beat Akers by a nanosecond. There's one away in the 9th.
Looks like warming up in the Miners bullpen. They're going to bring in a closer. It's not the guy that is top 5 in the ABL in saves. They got Brady Clark getting loose. And has he been every bit of nails as a reliever for the Miners? And Auden Pankinen has struggled last 2-3 times out trying to get saves and close the game for Matsu. But certainly, even though Clark has been as good as he has, you love to give him a little bit more cushion.
First pitch to Babcock, swinging, lines this one into right field, but right at Dara. And there's 2 away. So before that, for Matthew Blind, he was 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. And then Babcock lines out. Here's Austin Park now with 2 away. As we get time for something.
Ding. JJ just wanted to talk to Park here.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know if it was intentional, maybe playing mind games here, right? Baseball's a game of chess. JJ walked from that third base coach's box over to Park, just staring down the pitcher Stratton.
There you go. That's something that they emphasize, I remember, in that clubhouse talk.
Maybe.
Get in these guys' heads. Let them know. When you get a good knock off of them, let them know.
Maybe he's staring down Stratton, too. Totally bluffing, like, oh, I know something about you that you don't know I know.
Park swinging first pitch, much like Babcock, but fouls it off. Park 1 for 4. Last time up in the 7th, had that RBI triple that hit off the base of the center field wall. Hit it about, if I had to guess, since there are no markers here at Mulcahy, probably 390 with the wood bat. Foul tip. 0-2 to Park.
So ABL's going to get interesting here after today's results. If this one holds, the Miners and the Bucs now pretty much tie each other with where they're at in the standings, with the Miners being a game back. And then the Chinooks and the Oilers are playing right now, and Trukiak is a game behind the Oilers too, so it's going to be very close. And consider also that the Bucs are also only 1 game out of first. They can make a jump if they pull off a comeback.
Yeah, super close with the top 4 teams, and then the Pilots are closing in. That one's low. Forbes can't receive that one cleanly.
Yeah, you have to think about it. If you're the Miners, you get these 3 games against the Pilots this week. probably the worst time possible to be getting 3 games straight against them. The way they look better than they did in the month of June.
1-2 is a chopper down the third base line. Sheffield with a shuffle and a throw. That one was close, but I'm going to say he got Park. So 1-2-3 ninth for the new pitcher, Evan Stratton. And the Miners look to slam the doors and close this one out. Bottom of the ninth. 3-run lead for the Miners, and Brady Clark will look to get the save, his second of the season, and get the Miners back above 500. Brady Clark, 7 innings so far for Matsu. Hasn't allowed a run. He's got 1 win, 1 save. He faces Taylor Tracy. First pitch, half swing. Umpire said he went around. Tracy 1 for 3. RBI single back in the 7th. That's the one that got by Pearson, took a weird hop. Scored 2 runs, but Tracy only gets the 1 RBI. High in the air. Shallow right field. Cash Millar calling everyone off. He's got it. 1 away.
Good job coming in, get a quick out off that weak contact as Diesel Toth is in at third. He throws the ball back to Clark. And interestingly enough, they
for the Anchorage Bucs.
bring in a defensive replacement in the ninth. Is business as usual when the Miners lead or it's in a close game, but Kenny and Millar had 5 putouts over at third, no errors.
There's a strike to Ryan Dara, who hit that inside the Parker to right center. Fortunately led to the collision of Blind and Pearson, and it was the end of Roos's day. It's 1-1. But he's 1 for 3 with those 2 RBIs. Clark deals, wave and a miss. 1-2. One, two, front door just misses. Good pitch from Clark there. For Clark, good job from Connor Mundy coming in and keeping the Bucs at 4. Wave and a miss. 2 gone now.
Good stuff right there. You like that? I love it.
Now batting for the Anchorage Bucs.
Almost as sweet as
First
sugar.
baseman, number 20, Kaden Miller.
Here's Hayden Miller, Bucs' last chance. First pitch strike. Miller's 0 for 3. 2-6-3 groundouts and a strikeout. We're going to keep this game going. Clark's 0-1. This is outside.
Clark's coming in here and it's been absolutely efficient. That's what you want out of a guy when you call on him to get the save.
1-1 fastball just misses inside. Fly ball, center field. Akers coming in just a little bit. Camped under it, and that's the ball game. Miners win it 7-4 in a game that saw 9 runs scored in the 7th. They're back above 500 at 8-7, and they get revenge from 2 nights ago.
That's how you do it right there, man. Crooked innings will always reward you in baseball. They put up 2 today. They only scored 2 innings, but when you put up 5 spot, it makes it really tough for teams to come back and get you. Huge win. Offense looking very great today. You got to be satisfied.
So Colin Roos gets the win, his first of the season, and Clark gets his second save. And he's thrown 8 scoreless for the Miners so far in relief. He's been nails, and we'll be here 6 o'clock tomorrow against the Glacier Pilots. From Ben Cameron and Kaden Bessent, we thank you for tuning in to Matsu Miners Baseball. See y'all tomorrow.